Good morning, everyone. Soon to be noontime, and we say it's afternoon. Judy Allen here from San Antonio with a high of today in the 80s. So while we're looking forward to Thanksgiving next week, I'm also looking forward to hopefully get some cooler weather. Anyway, we're here today to keep it simple or stamp it up with Blackberry Beauty. And we're going to do a holiday gift as well as 2 cards. And then following that, we're going to demonstrate the blending pen, showing you some different techniques with the blending pen. I guess would be the best way to do it, because we're going to show you 3 different techniques and see what you like best. All right. So with that, I want to tell you to be sure to share and like us and on Facebook, as well as check us out on YouTube. We'd appreciate that. Our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. Whoop whoop. Anyway, that's an interesting goal. So there you go. So anyway, let's go down to the hands and let's get started. Okay, to start off, this is the gift we're going to be making, and I just wanted to show you an example before we got started with the simple card. The simple card here is just like we usually do. We're taking a 3x6 cardstock. We're going to fold it in half. And I actually have my bone folder today. Whoop, whoop. You never know what I'm going to be doing with things. Alright, we're going to start off like we normally do with simple stamping. So today I'm just using cinnamon cider. Keep in mind when we do simple stamping, we're just doing stamping. And I'm actually going to be stamping off on this, and I'll show you why. I stamped that, see how dark that is? And I don't want it that dark. I just want it to be light. I'm going to do it this way right here. And you can see the difference. See? So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to stamp off here, and we're going to use the second portion of the stamp here. And like I said, we're just keeping it simple stamping. You can rotate it around as much as you want or anything else. The first card is always simple, and we do just some simple stamping here. So I don't want to shut it so I don't get ink all over me, because I have a tendency to do that, which isn't unusual at all. Sometimes I accidentally touch my forehead and have a spot of ink on my forehead, which is always very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this on right now too. It says thankful for you. And again, I'm just going to see what it looks like. This color is rich razzleberry. So you see how nice it matches with this here. So I'm just going to do this here, and I'm going to put right in here, thankful for you. Okay, now see I got that just a little crooked there. Let's see how this is going to look with mine. This is actually fussy cut, so this is actually from the paper itself. And all I'm going to do is leave it right there, thankful for you, and I'm going to put it up on a dimensional. And you know, with the holidays coming up, this is a perfect little card. Tell somebody you're thankful for them and write a little message inside. You might even have a little gift for them. Who knows? See how pretty this is? And I did fussy cut that. They do have ephemera. I don't know how you say it right now. It has a little set in there that you can get with the little gold foils type stuff. And these are some already cut out. It won't look like this. It's on back order right now. So it'll be in soon, next week or so. But I wanted to show you how you could just fussy cut and create the same thing. So here, there we go. We have one cute, simple stamped card. There you go. That's your challenge today, is do a simple card. All right, now let's move on to our project. This is our gift. And with our gift, this is just a 4x6 notepad. And I've already pre-cut some of this out, and we'll have to make some choices here. I'm just going to start dump all the stuff out that I already pre-cut to make things quicker for us. If you ever want me to just go in detail more about it, that's fine. I'll be more than happy to sit up there and do a short little video for you for that. So with this here, I actually went ahead and fussy cut out some of the birds. I wasn't sure if I was going to use them. Again, I did some of the flowers to fussy cut out to see if I'd want to use them, and this has got some gold fold flowers also. if you're out there, please be sure to say hello. We always like to see that. Hello, Jennifer. Good morning. Or afternoon now, technically afternoon. Keep me on my A game. Alright, so all I'm going to do with this here is I'm just going to stamp, I shouldn't say, I'm going to put some adhesive on this and put this down. And then what we will do is we'll put this on top and we'll put some ribbon around it. Now we have two choices right here, and the reason why I'm saying that is because you do have choices. Before I actually put this down, use my blue thing right there. Before I put this down, the reason I say you have choices is it's beautiful paper any way you go. Look at the way you want your birds to go. So I am actually, the way I laid it out, and going to lay it out is here. Now, I'm going to put this gold ribbon right here. So I have choices. I can either wrap it around the whole thing, or I could just wrap it right here. And see, I prefer to wrap it around the whole thing. So for me to wrap it around the whole thing, I need to go ahead and get this down first, and then I can wrap it around the whole thing. And this is going to be a gift for someone. It could be a stocking stuffer. I have been known to make stocking stuffers even for adults. I should say I've made stockings for them, stuffed the stocking as well. So not only was the stocking a gift, because I made it, but also the contents inside as well. So it's like a gift within a gift. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to go ahead from the top up here and get this laid out here. You want to get that up there the best you can there. And we're going to do the same thing here. Get it down. And you know what, if it goes over a little bit, that's fine. I just sort of butted it up because you got to keep in mind this is going to be on top and they're going to be using it. We can always come back if we need to with the scissors. Actually, it looks like it's right there, perfect. If it wasn't, then I would just come back with the scissors and trim it. Alright, then see here, all we're going to do is lay this across here. And I'm actually going to use some glue dots. Here, put this down. Find those little glue dots. Oops. Don't want to make a mess. I'm looking for the glue dots. Alright. That's alright. I have enough paper pumpkin around here. I can get some glue dots on my paper pumpkin. I don't know my other glue dots. And it'll work. Either one. It's either or. Either or. We'll catch that on Friday that I got my glue dots out of the paper pumpkin. And it's okay. Alright, so these will work just as well. And I'm just going to put them, I'm going to space them right across here a moment. And the only reason why I do that, and these are nice because they're just small. I just want to keep it in place as I wrap it around. I don't need a whole lot. I just want some to just sort of keep it. Because I'll actually sort of get it tight. I shouldn't say tight. It is, so it's going to be nice and firm, I guess would be a better way to say that. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. Then we'll see about, there's those glue dots that like to stick to my fingernails. Yeah. Plenty of those, and obviously, my fingernails don't seem to mind. Alright, so all I'm going to do is just take this off, and I'm going to leave a little bit of that gold ribbon because we're going to tuck it back on the back side here. I could wrap it all the way around, but I'm not. It's just going to create bulk, and I really don't want that much bulk because I'm going to put this down on the cover. I just want enough so I got a nice smooth edge. And you want to pay attention with the ribbon because if you notice this is much smoother on this side than the other. I don't know if you can see that up close, but you just want to look for the smooth side so that it's up. It's got the nice polished finished look to it. And I'm just going to stick that down. And those little glue dots will hold it, and actually those are very small so you really can't see it. I could just have easily used liquid glue, but I wasn't going to do that. Not for right now anyway. I could have, but I didn't want to. The other thing I could have used is, I could have used the adhesive, the roller adhesive. It's going to be a little bit wider because this is like a 3/8 inch ribbon, I think. Let's see what it says here. 1/4 inch wide ribbon. So actually, that's why I didn't use the Stampin' Seal, because the fact is it would have gone over. Now see, all I'm going to do is I just want it to stay right there. Okay, I don't need any excess here. I just needed it to hold it down until I get it adhesive down the whole thing. That's all I'm trying to do. Just so it saves me from having to fuss and try to hold, and just make my crafting easier. Alright, now see how that looks? So now, all we're going to do is I'm actually just going to put it down with adhesive. Oh, I'm at the end of this adhesive. Okay, good. I got another one. Always have these handy, because I use adhesive. Alright, so I'm just going to get this down here. And actually, you know, the other thing that would be really nice to use on this too, that I could have used, and most likely should have used for the display right now, is they actually have two-sided tape on a roll, and actually that would have really been better. I didn't think about that last night or this morning. However, I did the other one like that, so I don't know why. But the reason why the double-sided tape is because I could have actually gone and put the grain of double-sided tape right here, and then I could have peeled the paper off as I went along. But anyway, the main thing here is when you make this gift is you just want to make sure this is on the edge, at the very top up here is where I started, and I just came down and made sure my edges are done. Okay? That's that. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, so the only thing I want to do is I want to be sure to give a message. So whoever I give this to, I want them to know that they are being sent love. And this is actually out of the Heartfelt Wishes. And let's see here. Do my 3 tapping. I even brought bling. I have bling, but I have to tell you, some of this paper is so beautifully foiled. I don't know if you want bling. Alright, see, I'm just sending love. So I will add some bling to that, because I did it deliberately so that I could sit up there and have a nice long one that went right across the top. And that's what the Heartfelt Wishes do. So if you wonder what it is, they're all very long. And so that's why I wanted to use it. Clean my stamp, keep myself out of trouble. Practice what I preach. Try to anyway. Alright, so all I'm going to do is, we're not going to put dimensionals on this. We're just going to adhere it down, because this is a gift I'm going to give to somebody that they can use. They have a nice, decorative, beautiful notepad. And I could easily put it up here, as well as down here. You know what, I might, oh no. We got a lot of birds going on here. Just want to at least make sure I got some of the birds there, and plus I'm going to add some, so that one's not going to bother me. Alright, so this is what I got to. So I could easily add that. This one is coming in that same direction. I could easily add that. And if you're watching live and you want to give me some input, that would be great, and it never bothers me to give me input, because that just makes it easier on me. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this down here. And again, I'm not using dimensionals. I'm trying to keep this as flat as possible. And really and truly, I should have my silicone mat down here, because you can see I got that on there. That's okay. Alright, I'm just going to come across both of them. And I'm keeping this on here, as you can see. And then whatever bling I put, I'm going to put it just delicately. My bigger concern is how long will it stay on there, depending on where they put this and use this. I'm looking to see if I have maybe some sequins that would be a little bit flatter. If not, I got plenty of bling. Bling, bling, bling. So if I wanted bling, I have the gold here. It's nice and shiny. I have this here. Ooh, I like that one. sort of a champagne color. In fact, it's called Champagne Rhinestones. So I'm just going to scoop one up, and it's going to at least make it to the individual, and hopefully it'll stay on there. Should, but it depends how much and how they handle it. Just put it right there, and there you go. I have a very simple gift that I've made for someone, and you just have to wait to find out who it goes to. They can thank me later and say something if they want to on Facebook or YouTube or wherever. All right, see? There you go. All right. Moving along to our third card. This one, I stamped it accidentally first because I got excited. Sparkle of the season. I got excited and went ahead and stamped it. I can't believe I did that, but I did do it. You know, it's one of those things after you do it, you're going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Well, I'm not going to go back and do it over. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on dimensionals. After I created chaos over here in the corner a minute ago. Did a good job of creating chaos, mind you. My beautiful daughter will be more than happy to let me know, but I'll clean it up for she knows I created the chaos. I'm just going to cut some of this off and use this here, okay? It sticks beautifully, just like the rest. I'm just going to get me do one on this side here. And I'm going to do one on the other side too, because I'm going to layer this up. And we're going to get this done. I think that's what I was doing last night when I was thinking about stamping and looking at the colors, and I was just thinking about, okay, we want to sit up there and do the blender pen too. Okay, so I could do it like this, but I still want to go ahead and at least put something on these ends down here. Okay, we're going to have our dimensional. Yes, I do have a lot of my stuff crowded, but you know what? I do this all the time anyway. I always have all my stuff like right next to me. You know, when you're short, fun size, you know, you just have everything around you. There you go. And I am excited because next week is Thanksgiving, and I'm getting out some Thanksgiving cards. I'm going to put some dimensionals on this one too. So somebody is going to get this card. I do not know who. I'm not going to tell you who. But somebody's getting this card. So right now, you didn't see earlier that I had a lot of... I didn't have a lot of cards up and everything. And the reason is because we did the Coker Fest. And so we had sold some cards and given away some cards and gifts and this, that, and the other, door prizes. And then, so the rest I'm just keeping because I'll be sending them out holiday cards. I sent out holiday cards to over 75 people, mostly family and friends. And so, no use putting those cards up because next week is Thanksgiving, and that is when we start working on our Christmas newsletter and getting started on those Christmas cards. Alright, now I have choices here. If you're here, you can give me your 2 cents about it. I have 2 choices here. I can either put it straight on or diagonally, and I sort of like the diagonal thing. For whatever reason, I've gotten into that, especially with this pretty paper, because I'm just going to put this right here across it. So I am going to do this diagonally, and I'm actually going to do this on smaller dimensionals instead of larger ones. Because I can. Not a particular reason, just because I can. I don't want to keep on going on height, because I do have to get this in an envelope. Because it is leaving the house. Remember, we create and share. Create and share. So that's what we're doing. We're going to create and share. Alright, like I said, I'm just going to put it on slightly diagonally. I don't have any perfect way to do it. I just eyeball it like I do everything else. You know, this is to be fun, not perfection. If you want perfection, that's fine. If you find perfection fun, that's fine. I do not find perfection fun. So, There you go. Now you know the rest of my story. I do not find perfection fun. Nerve-wracking, but some people may find it fun. I don't know. And I critique. That's what makes the world go round. That's what makes the world go round. We're all different. We all have likes and similar likes, but we're also different. So there you go. Alright, so this is going to be easy to put on here. I'm just going to put this here, and I'll put this much filling on dimensionals. And then I will call that a day on this card. I've been staring at this card for a while. This is in the mini catalog right now. It's just a brushed 6x6 foiled paper, and it is so beautiful with this. I like this paper anyway, and they also have it in a rose gold. I did already stamp that. Sorry. I'm just not going to go and stamp again, just to show you that I can stamp, because I can stamp. This was actually punched out of a punch set that actually can do 3 different sizes on one punch. It's actually got 2 different designs, so I actually can do 6 different punches, which is basically just punching this out like it is, which I find that way too cool. So you can see, if you can, maybe in a minute I'll show you how, and you can see how this works. I'm going to put some bling there a second, but I'm just going to show you this real quick. See here, this was a punch. This is all the same set, but it allows you to size down in the punch. So that's what I did. I just sized down on it, and there you go. Alright, it definitely has to have some bling, because it looks lonely there. Let's see, we used the champagne one a while ago, so this time around I'm just going to go ahead and use some gold. Beautiful gold. Let's see if I got any brush gold. You know, for me, it's always a challenge for the bling. It's like I always like them all. I think I'm just going to go with, choices. It's always about choices. You know what? I'm going to go with this one. Only because this is brushed. And this is real bright. So I'll have the brushed with a brushed. It doesn't matter. I could have done either one. Either or. But this is what I'm going to stick with. Alright. It's a little bit bigger. Oh, here's a small one. Yay. Because it comes in 2 different sizes, as you can see, and I really wanted a smaller one. You know, and I'm just going to put it there because I can. So it's perfectly in the center, but there you go. Alright, so we're going to finish this right here so we can move on to the blender pen. Oh, the other thing is I could have just as easily put this here. Let's see here. I did think about putting it right there. If I put this here, I would have to use a... You know what? We can. Let's do it. I already got it cut out. I did all that work to fussy cut. Alright, now I really have to think who's getting this, because I am not going to keep on fussy cutting out. But let's do it. Let's do this. It's just a beautiful paper. I fussy cutted it. Alright, looky there. Whoop, whoop. I love it. Alright, so here we go. Here is where we started simple. And you know what? When we use the paper, we focus on the paper and we just stamp and color. Again, focusing on the paper. Some of the stuff is back order, the dies and stuff, but you can get it. It's on back order. It'll come in a couple of weeks. But I want to use what you can get right now, which the paper is very available. So, simple. We stepped it up, but we did it on a holiday gift. And then we did it stepped up more with card there. So, let's go back up here a second. If you have anything else you want me to demonstrate or show, be sure to let me know, and I'll prep it so we can do it. Alright? Have a blessed week. Have an adventurous week. Go out, stamp something, create something, and share it with somebody else. Alright? Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, you might see me next Wednesday. I'm not making a promise. Don't know if I'm live or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright. Be blessed, and goodbye.